Some people have got crop circles. We have os circles in Tipton. We have os circles because I started going to work on the train and I got to go through these fields and the kiddies football pitches and that, and they're covered in osses. And they're all chained up and they just walk around in circles all day. You know, so miles from each other, so they can't talk to each other, and they sort of, they do their business and they eat the grass. It's all sort of done in the same place. And I've got one outside my house now, an os, and it's only a little os, about sort of a little Shetland os, and it's like a little grass verge, and that's all it is. And this little os just walks round and round all day, and it makes this circle on the floor, you know, perfect circle. Then you move them along about 3 feet, and it makes another circle on the floor, and it's like that all over this fascinating culture. And so I've called this one the Tipton Pony, and I've cribbed the words because I've only just sort of done it. So let's see how you like this one. Round and round in circles, listening to me heartbeat, nothing much to dream of as I go. Days of endless walking, always going nowhere, living in the rain and through the snow. How long must I live here, in this little piece of green? How long must I stand here, till I have a pleasant dream of fields and friends and love that never ends? I'm oh so lonely on the Tipton Pony. Well, sometimes early morning comes the hand that feeds me, a faceless man that no one seems to know. Ne'er a hand to touch me, ne'er a heart to love me, and a chain around my neck so I can go. How long must I stand here on my little piece of green? How long must I stand here till I have a pleasant dream of fields and friends and love that never ends? I'm oh so lonely on the Tipton Pony. Well, sometimes someone passes me, I walk across to greet them, a chance for some affection for a while. But often they don't see me, or walk away or tease me, so I return to walk my lonely miles. How long must I stand here on my little piece of green? How long must I stand here till I have a pleasant dream of fields and friends and love that never ends? I'm oh so lonely on the Tipton Pony. Who owns me? I'm part of some tradition, a local thing, that's how it seems to me. But I'll live and die in chains, spend my whole life in the rain, 'cause I know that they will never set me free. How long must I stand here on my little piece of green? How long must I stand here till I have a pleasant dream of fields and friends and a love that never ends? I'm oh so lonely, I'm the Tipton Pony. I'm oh so lonely, I'm the Tipton Pony.
I work my days in a Galway farm, sun and wind, rain and storm. But once a year I'll chance my arm across the sea to England. I'll scrimp and save £2,000, spend the week in Cheltenham town. But the racing over, always down, I come back poor from England. I dreamed one night before I left, cold black moon with the lights to rest, cross the line and beat the rest, I come back rich to Galway. I rose at dawn and drove all day, thinking, wondering all the way, Lady Luck, would you come my way, or steal away my glory? Yaddy-yaddy-daddy-dad. When I got to Cheltenham town, Irish faces all around, no bed or mattress to be found. I slept on the hillside, spent 3 days in the new rain, saw the horses they let in. Just when I was giving in, I stood and stared in wonder, with stamping hooves and steaming bread, cold and blue with a light chest, ran my finger down the list to match the name and the number. Lady Luck had come halfway, the horse's name was Galway Bay. 20 to 1 the odds that day, I went to make my wager. I counted out £2,000, held it high, slapped it down. The bookie smiled and made no sound. I knew what he was thinking. The biggest loser in the land, a pounding heart, a shaking hand. I made my way up to the stand. The horses came to order, but at the first she nearly fell. I cursed my farmer's luck to hell. The second and third she took quite well, but way behind the leaders. Then moving sweetly from the back, she found the rail and caught the back. 10 to go and from the track, the hoop was drumming thunder. Bridle flashing in the sun, 8 to go, a mile to run. 2 were out before her, on the last of my head. She came home, she did that last bit, and the winner. So I'll go back to my Glasgow farm, a wiser and much richer man. Never again I'll chance my arm across the sea to England. For Lady Luck was mine that day, I held her close, she went my way. I raised my glass to Galway Bay, in the dream of a Galway farmer.
It's a song called Marquise, and it was written by a guy called Hugh Jones from the Spinners, if you remember the Spinners, from the 70s and the 60s. And it was a sailing ship that was used by the BBC actually to film the Darwin story. And he saw it first time in 1983, I think it was, in Yarmouth at the tall ships race, and sort of fell in love with the thing. And unfortunately never saw it again, because the following year she sank in the Bermuda Triangle, lost about 19 people, died on it. And strangely enough, there was a sailing ship that went down a few months ago off the Devon coast, which happened to be owned by the same man that owned the Marquis, and was actually captained by the same captain. So he's got to be a pretty unlucky bloke, I would think. So first in Yarmouth, standing by the quay, dressed up in gaudy colours, she looked alright to me. I knew nothing of her past, I could tell she'd been around. Her age, it did not matter, in her beauty I could have drowned. Goodbye to you, Marquise, to Portugal and Spain. I'll miss you on the Mersey, when the tall ships come again. And that's the chorus. I got to know her well that morning, heard her breathing, felt her sighs, rising and falling beneath me. She brought tears to my eyes. I could see she wanted freedom, to cut her ties and run. I left her in the evening, sailed eastwards from the sun. Goodbye to you, Marquise, to Portugal and Spain. I'll miss you on the Mersey, when the tall ships come again. Goodbye to you, Marquise, to Portugal and Spain. I'll miss you on the Mersey, when the tall ships come again. Well, now she's gone forever, her lover's left to mourn. A cruel triangle victim, where hearts from men are torn. It was finished in a moment, damned beyond reprieve. But despite her film star temperament, her memory will not leave. Goodbye to you, Marquise, to Portugal and Spain. I'll miss you on the Mersey, when the tall ships come again. One more time. Goodbye to you, Marquise, to Portugal and Spain. I'll miss you on the Mersey, when the tall ships come again. Thank you.
See, in the Vietnam War, a lot of people used to try and get out of America, they didn't get drafted. That's what this song's all about.